Mm, 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 mm. Mm, man. Mm. I'm coming, guys. I got to get this video shared out, man. Oh, man, they just did this girl wrong up there in Chicago, boy. That was that was bad news. That was bad business there, boy. Bad business, man. Bad business. Bad business. And I'm going to tell y'all something, right? The sad part about this whole entire situation, I mean, this shit is crazy right here coming out of Chicago, man. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. This is crazy work, bro. Um, Let me get this video shared out because I knew I was gonna have to share my own video anyway to get some peoples in. We got to talk about this one. We definitely got to talk about this one, man. Uh, so I say Barack Obama, when he was president, being somebody from Chicago, he could have did a whole lot to fix a lot of this shit that's going on out there in Chicago. But evidently, man, I don't know. Let me get this video shared out, that's for sure. I need to focus on that real fast. I'm gonna get this video out there to the people, man. Damn, boy, that's crazy. What's up, Miss B? Good morning. Damn, this crazy work, boy. This is crazy work, man. This is crazy work. This is crazy work. Mm, 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 mm. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something right now. Uh, Anybody out in the Chicago, and I'm not promoting violence. Let's go ahead and get an understanding on this shit before I even say it, because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, the messenger, he on here promoting violence. No, I'm not. I'm not promoting no violence. What I'm saying is there right here, right? This is what I'm saying, right? This is what I'm saying right here. And I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 with everybody on the live stream. If anybody out there in Chicago, if you stay in Chicago, Illinois, right, and you get caught up in an incident that involves the shooting of a police officer, I am here. Listen, I am here to tell you, you are partially justified for your actions. And I'm going to tell you why you partially justified for your actions. Because these police officers out there in Chicago is killing citizens, man. That's right, I didn't stutter. These folks out here in Chicago, police officers, are killing citizens, and they've been getting away with it for a long freaking time. When Barack Obama was in office, he vowed to us that he was going to go out there in Chicago and he was going to clean everything up, that he was going to make sure that the citizens out there was well protected, that the police brutality would come to an end. But that ain't the case. Not with Xandria Harris, a black young female, was being attacked by 2 officers. That's right, being attacked by 2 officers. And one of the officers' guns dropped to the ground. She picked it up, fired 2 shots. One shot fatally killed the first officer. The other shot That officer right there, critical condition. The question is, was she justified? She was being subjected to police brutality. She had no other way but to defend herself. And that's what she done, defended herself. Now she's found guilty. They trying to figure out two things. Should we give her the death penalty or should we give her life in prison without the possibility of parole? You know what I'm streaming? You shouldn't give her nothing. She don't deserve not one day in jail because she was protecting herself. What happened? What happened to that law, stand your ground? What happened to that Zimmerman stand your ground law? Why doesn't it apply to this young black lady? Let me tell you something. Chicago police officers, they've been getting away for too long. They've been doing this for too long. They've been out there erasing people's, turning their TVs off, rocking their snot boxes. I'm talking about doing all kind of frivolous, all kind of devilish things to the citizens out there in Chicago. So for me, they are justified. Xandria, she is justified for protecting herself and her well-being. Let me put a poll. Let me put a poll up. Let me put a poll up. I'm just gonna put a basic poll up. I put a basic poll up. Should Xandria Harris be free? That's my question, right? Cause see, let me take these hater blockers off. I want y'all to see me. I want y'all to look at my eyes, bro. I ain't gotta hide behind no shades, bro. Let me tell y'all something, right? That's right. Chicago may not have stand your ground law, right? My question is to y'all, why is every other state adopting this same freaking law? But Chicago, one of the most dangerous places, if not the dangerous place in the United States of America, as they call it, Chirac. Why is that state the only state that does not have the stand your ground law? Can anybody justify that? Can anybody from Chicago on my live stream explain to me why don't y'all have that out there? Who is she and what did she did? She's a young black lady from Chicago, Illinois. She was being assaulted. She was being physically assaulted by two police officers. One of the officers' guns hit the ground. She picks it up and busts two shots, kill one and badly injure the other. And I'm saying she justified. Yes, she's justified. She had rights to do what she done because they was laying hands on her, bro. That's what y'all missing. And we talking about a female. This is a woman. This is a woman that was being attacked by these police officers in Chicago, Illinois, bro. We not talking about a man. We not talking about a man here. We talking about a female, a young black woman, scared to death. Look at the thumbnail. She even petrified sitting at the table with her attorney because she don't even know what she's facing yet. She thinking, okay, they beat me up. I'm defending myself. The judge, the jury, they gonna consider that. No. They say no. They say you still guilty. We don't care about them laying hands on you. You shot them. See, that's the only thing the judge and the jury is concerned about. The fact that she pulled a trigger. But they ain't worried about the fact that they was laying hands on her. Yeah. They ain't talking about that part. Why? Why are they not talking about the fact that they laid hands on this girl, bro? Beat her. And yes, her shooting, killing one, injuring the other one, she was justified. She was justified. And Donald J. Trump, I'm asking Donald J. Trump to let her out. That's right. Donald Trump need to pardon Xandria Harris. That's what we need to do. We need to protest and ask President Donald Trump to pardon Xandria Harris because she never should have been found guilty for protecting herself. These two freaking officers was laying hands on this girl, haymakers, like all of that. You know what I'm saying? They were doing all of that. I'm talking about they was letting their hands go, letting them go. And now y'all want to sit here and say, you know what? That's cool. She's okay. She's supposed to just sit there and let them violate her 14th Amendment and her 18th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. You know what the 8th Amendment is? Cruel and unusual punishment. You know what the 14th Amendment is? Due process rights. They violated both of her rights, bro. They violated her rights even to a fair trial. And y'all want to say here, I'm looking at the poll, and 60-some% of y'all saying the woman shouldn't be free. After I'm sitting here explaining to y'all what happened, they laid hands on her. They was beating this girl. Let me tell you something. Put y'all up on game. Chicago, Illinois. Like I said, to me, I think it's the dangerous city in the United States of America. They don't even call that MF Chicago. They call that motherfucker Chirac. They adopted the Iraq part on there. You know what I'm saying? That's how crazy it is out there in Chicago right now. They say if you live to see 17 years old in Chicago, boy, you done live a lifetime. I didn't stutter. Nigga, they said if you live to see 17 years old in the state of Chicago, then that means you done lived a motherfucking lifetime. What do you think they mean about that? What do you think they mean about that? Can anybody explain to me what do y'all think they mean about if you live to see a certain age in Chicago, you done lived a lifetime? It's easy, simple, nigga, because the average person barely see 15 years old in Chicago because of the violence, bro. And it's just not the gang violence. Yes, we understand that the gang violence is responsible for a lot of the casualties and a lot of things that go on out there in Chicago. We get that part. We understand that. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these police officers out there. Let's talk about these Let's talk about these police officers out there that's jumping on people, that's doing people dirty. Can we talk about that a little bit? Can we have that discussion? Can we have that type? Oh, I get it. I get it. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Let me tell you something. The last time I went to Chicago, I've been to Chicago one time. And I vowed to myself, I was up there living homeless in Chicago, right? In Illinois. And I vowed to myself, I said I would never step foot back in the state or the city of Chicago, Illinois again in my life. And I'm going to tell you why. Because what's going on right now in this live stream, I bear witness. I watch police officers beat homeless peoples across the head with their batons and blackjacks, pistol whipping them. I witnessed all of that. I seen all of that when I was in Chicago. All of that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell y'all something. This girl, whatever she done, she was justified. And I think right now, President Donald Trump needs to intervene right now and give that woman a pardon because she do not deserve to be in the situation she in. It just came in. They gave her life without the possibility of parole. Yes, it just rolled in. I just got a notification on my phone. Xandria Harris received life without the possibility of parole because one of the officers died and the other one was in critical condition but survived. She was found guilty by a jury. Let me tell y'all something. Let me put y'all up on game. And this right here finna hurt a little bit. I don't want nobody, right? I don't want report me to YouTube what I'm finna show y'all. But I'm saying what I'm show y'all. So flip this thing around and set this up here. Let me justify what I'm saying to y'all. Let me justify what I'm saying to y'all. Let me get my camera straight. Let me get my camera fixed. Let me get my camera straight. Y'all don't move. Let me get my camera straight. I'm having difficulties. Let me set this camera right. Hold on for a minute. Don't go nowhere. Let me set this motherfucking camera right. Let me set this camera right. Let me set this camera right. There we go. The camera is right. Let me tell y'all something. Man. Let me put y'all up on game. I'm finna show you something, right? And I'm gonna tell you right now in advance. Do not go to Chicago. Right now, it's not a safe time for nobody. Don't take no flights. Don't go on no field trips, no boot camp trips. Do not go out there in Chicago. Because what I'm finna show you right now is a prime example of what I've been saying for the longest. Chicago is not a safe place. And it hurts me to my fucking heart, bro. It pierces my soul. Sitting here knowing that y'all peoples out there will sit here and try to justify. Good morning. Good morning to all my moderators. I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Hold on for a minute. Miss B, put your cap up. Let me tell y'all something. Right? Get this thing straight. Let me tell y'all something. At the end of the day, I'm finna drop a bomb on you, right? That police officer, listen at this right here. That police officer that lost his life in Chicago, he was the first cousin of Crooked Joe Biden. Hold up, time out. Appreciate that, Miss B. Time out. The police officer that lost his life is the cousin of former, if you want to call him a former president, Joseph Cricket R. Biden. Now, pause for a minute, because you know I got the backstory. You ain't got to take my word for it. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something, right? The only reason why I waited to share this with y'all is because I really wanted to see what people's gonna say, right? Now that we know that this police officer that died is the first cousin, is Joe Biden's first cousin, it's no coincidence why this young lady was found guilty. Joseph R. Biden is the same president back in the early 90s that described black peoples as being super predators. Y'all don't remember that? Come on now, talk to me. Do y'all not remember crooked Joe Biden describing black people as being super predators and then turn around and say, hey, if you don't vote for me, you not black? Do y'all not remember that? Come on now. I'm putting you up on game. I'm putting you up on game. Joseph R. Biden is the same former president, if you want to call him a former president, said black peoples are super predators, and then turned around and say, well, if y'all don't vote for me, then you not black. You disrespect us and you talk down on us black people. Now you turn around and say, if we don't vote for you, we not black. Y'all get the lights up. I need the like button right now. Run two for the United America, right? They had enough heart and enough courage to say, we etc. That's Donald J. Trump. Donald Trump, president that has showed it's dangerous everywhere on this earth. That's right, it is dangerous. It is dangerous. But let me tell y'all, man, I need y'all to hit that like button. I need y'all to get that like. I need y'all to like, share, subscribe, comment. Ah, come on, man. Come on, man. I wonder why people my shit wasn't moving. Damn. Oh shit. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. All right, can you see me now? Am I back now? I was buffering the first time and didn't nobody say anything to me about that shit. I'm just sitting here steady talking, running my mouth, and ain't nobody saying nothing. Am I buffering? Can you see me now? Holla if you hear me. That part right there, 200 people, that's all I got on my live stream is 200 people? Are y'all freaking serious? Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me put y'all up on game. I didn't vote for I didn't vote. Man, listen, let me tell y'all something. Chicago is not a good place to be right now. I'm finna tell y'all something. I'm finna put you up on game, right? I need y'all to hit that like button. I need you to definitely run them likes up. That's right. I need you to run them likes up. I only understand buffering. Is it buffering? I'm in Alabama and every day someone getting killed in Birmingham. I already know. No sound. So it's no sound. Y'all can't hear me. Y'all can't hear me? Come on, moderators. I need to know if y'all can hear me, mods. I need one of my mods to come in. Can you hear me? Okay, appreciate that, Slim Jones. Appreciate that, bro. Okay, appreciate that. I just wanted confirmation. I needed confirmation because I don't want to feel like I'm on here talking and can't nobody hear me, man. You feel me? But anyway, back to what I was saying. Listen, let me put y'all up on game. I need y'all to run them likes up, right? Get the likes up first and foremost. And when you get the likes up, I'm finna show you this video, right? Watch this right here. Watch this. Watch this. I'm finna show it to you. Come on in. Get the likes up. Y'all got to get the likes up, though.
Chicago's Austin neighborhood. Police deadly shooting in Chicago's Austin neighborhood. Police say 3 people were standing near Fulton and Long last night around 11 o'clock when gunshots rang out. One woman was shot in the head and died at the scene. Another woman and a man were also hurt, but they are expected to be okay. There's no word on any arrests.
Hold on. That's not the one. That's one of them. Here we go. Here we go.
Breaking right now, the civilian officer.
Here we go. So I'm going to tell y'all something. One thing about me, I'm going to give y'all the backstory, right? Watch this. Y'all come on in. I need y'all to come on in. I need you to hit the like button. I definitely need you to get the likes up. You got to get the likes up.
Xandria Harris is charged in the murder of Bradley Police Sergeant Marlene Ripmanick at a Bradley hotel in 2021. Her partner, Officer Tyler Bailey, was critically wounded in that shooting. Now, that night, the two officers were responding to a call about dogs barking outside a hotel near the Northfield Square Mall. Investigators say Harris's co-defendant and then boyfriend, Darius Sullivan, shot the officers as they confronted him at his hotel room door. This taking place in front of the couple's children. Sullivan was convicted of murder and is serving a mandatory life sentence. Now, Harris is also facing the same charges. She's accused of helping disarm Sergeant Ripmanick for Sullivan to shoot her. Now, last month, the trial for Harris was abruptly halted and the selected jurors were released. Now, the trial for Harris starts at 10 this morning.
Hold on. That's one. That's one. Be patient. Don't go nowhere because that's not it. Just be patient. Just be patient.
At 4:30 in Kankakee, witnesses took to the stand in the trial of a man accused of killing one police officer and wounding another. A man and his girlfriend now face charges of murder and attempted murder.
The two are being tried separately. Our Darius Johnson is live in the newsroom with testimony from day 2 in court. Darius?
Good afternoon, Joe and Marie. 9 witnesses for the prosecution have taken the stand since the start of the trial yesterday. They range from family, hotel staff, law enforcement, and even close friends of the defendant, Darius Sullivan. In December of 2021, Sergeant Marlene Ripmanick and her partner, Officer Tyler Bailey, were responding to a call about barking dogs in a parked car outside of a Comfort Inn hotel in Bradley. The car belonged to Sullivan's girlfriend, Xandria Harris. The two officers went to the room where Sullivan and Harris were staying, intending to ticket Harris for the barking dogs and to arrest Sullivan, who had outstanding warrants. Prosecutors say Harris opened the door and prevented officers from entering. Sullivan then came from behind the door and shot Bailey in the head. He then chased Sergeant Ripmanick down the hallway, disarmed her, took her gun as his gun jammed, and shot and killed her. Ripmanick died. Officer Bailey spent a year recovering in rehab. One witness that took the stand, Bryce Baker, who is a longtime friend of the defendant, they call one another brothers. He testified, stating he drove to meet Sullivan near Cincinnati after the suspect called saying he messed up.
Can we get them likes up? Can we get them likes up?
He had said that he went to go turn himself in and he was hiding guns in the bathroom when he walked out and seen that the male officer was attacking Lily. So he ended up shooting him, I guess, and then pursued the female officer down the hallway and got into a struggle with her and ended up shooting her as well.
Baker was later arrested after tossing a Glock 9 that was wrapped in a white towel into a lake. That weapon is believed to be the gun Sullivan used to shoot Officer Bailey. The Kankakee State's attorney told the jury you can hear on one of the body cams Ripmanick begging Sullivan not to shoot her. They then say he stood over her and fired twice. The defense says that Sullivan thought someone was trying to break into his room, not police, and he was trying to protect his family. This is his 3 children were in the room as well. The trial for Sullivan is expected to last 2 weeks. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Darius Johnson, CBS News, Chicago.
So hold on. So that ain't it. That ain't it. Let me tell y'all something, right? Hold on. Let me tell y'all something about this Chicago shit. Let me tell y'all something about this incident. See, now they telling y'all what they want y'all to hear, right? See, that's not the whole story. And see, I only played that. That just goes to show you, man, how the system is so crooked. How the system will make it seem like a motherfucker that did something, right? That was bullshit. That's the story that was told from the beginning. All this about this man chasing somebody down, standing over them, and the woman taking all of that's bullshit, bro. This something that they made up. They trying to justify the fact that initially, and this is what I didn't share with y'all from the beginning, I'm gonna share with y'all now. One of the police officers waved a gun at one of them little kids in that room, bro. That's what triggered this whole incident. But they not gonna tell you that. They don't. See, one thing about this fake news and the fake media, and that's why I give Donald J. Trump his props, right? Donald Trump then already said, if you sit here and go along with this fake news and this fake media and believe every fucking thing that they tell you, you're gonna be just as crazy as them. See, President Donald Trump then already made mention of that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, let me show y'all something. That ain't it. That ain't it. Check this out.
Developing tonight, Kankakee County
Hold
state's
up.
attorneys are
Check this out. Hold up.
Thank you for that report. Developing tonight, Kankakee County state's attorneys are calling for the death penalty for 2 defendants involved with the murder and attempted murder of 2 Bradley police officers.
New details about that incident revealed today paint a terrifying picture.
Anthony Ponce is live tonight with more.
Tia and Corey, Illinois is not a death penalty case, but for this case, Kankakee County prosecutors have actually approached the U.S. Attorney General's office and asked them to consider it a federal murder case, and the Kankakee County State's Attorney has even submitted a formal request for federal death sentences for both defendants
That's
involved.
bullshit.
During a bond hearing today for 26-year-old Xandria Harris, the Kankakee County State's Attorney said body cam footage from 49-year-old deceased officer Marlene Rittmanick recorded her pleading with 25-year-old Darius Sullivan not to shoot her. Sergeant Rittmanick was pleading with them to just leave. You don't have to do this. Please just go. Please don't. Please don't. She was desperately pleading for her life, State's Attorney Jim Rowe told the court. Rowe went on to say Harris played a huge role in Rittmanick's death, having blocked her and her partner, 27-year-old Tyler Bailey, from entering their hotel room and disarming Rittmanick after she'd been shot 1 time. Sullivan fired the shots which killed her and critically wounded Bailey, but Rowe said Harris helped Sullivan cock his gun and helped disarm Rittmanick. I will be submitting an official request to the U.S. Attorney General to review the first-degree murder case pending against Darius Sullivan and Xandria Harris for federal murder charges and pursue a federal sentence of death against both defendants, Rowe told the court before the judge denied bond. Rittmanick's partner, Tyler Bailey, is critically wounded. He is right now fighting for his life in the hospital. A GoFundMe fundraiser for Bailey has already raised more than $73,000. We are live downtown tonight. Anthony Ponce, Fox 32, Chicago.
Now this officer, you gonna sit here and tell me the same people's out here that's doing people's wrong, that's hurting people. You got civilians out here setting up GoFundMe and they sending this man money after he done did what he did. But you got a motherfucker like me in my situation and I can't even get a motherfucker to barely send me a $20 cash app. Are y'all fucking serious, bro? Are y'all paying attention to what's going on, bro? Come on, man. These are the same people that's hurting us, guys. These are the same officers that don't give a F about us. And y'all mean to tell me we can set up here and set up these GoFundMe accounts for these folks and this and that, the third, and can't do nothing for people like me that really need the help? My cash out have been paying since the last 30 minutes, the last 20 minutes I've been on live, and ain't nobody sent me nothing yet. Not saying that you obligated. Not saying that you obligated. What's your cash out? About to send you 200. It's pinned down at the bottom, bro. Money sign Stacy 2273. It's pinned down at the bottom. Trump supporters make their own coins. Why I ain't about making no coins, bro. It ain't about making no coins. You got a brother like me that's going through what I'm going through, and I can't get help. When people try to show me love, people's always trying to stop people from showing me love. But you got police officers, the same ones that's out here killing people. But now motherfuckers setting up GoFundMe. This man $73,000 already on the gun or GoFundMe for a police officer that waved a gun at a little fucking kid, bro. Are you fucking serious? That's cool, man. You ain't got to send me nothing. April Fools. Okay, appreciate that. And I ain't even going to block you. I'm going to leave you in the chat. Anyway, back to what I was saying, guys. I want y'all to pay close attention to what's going on. Pay close attention, man. Watch this here. I really want y'all to pay close attention to this right here, bro. Look at this right here. Let me show you something.
Certainly a pivotal point in this trial as Xandria Harris has taken the stand today and is still testifying at this hour as we speak right now. She's, of course, been very emotional today as her attorneys try to paint this picture of battered woman syndrome, essentially saying that the abuse that Harris has suffered in this 8-year relationship with Darius Sullivan, the gunman, all over these years led to her actions or lack thereof on the night where 2 Bradley police officers were shot.
Xandria Harris struggled to get out many words as she took the stand in her own trial, explaining the trauma that she says has shaped her life and her actions on the night that her boyfriend, Darius Sullivan, shot and killed Bradley Police Sergeant Marlene Rittmanick and seriously injured Sergeant Tyler Bailey. Those were the officers who responded to the Comfort Inn on December 29th of 2021 reports of dogs being left in Harris's vehicle on a cold night. Sullivan already had warrants out for his arrest as police knocked on their hotel room door for 13 minutes while speaking to Harris as she waited inside the room. Harris
Y'all
said
get them
Sullivan
lights
told
up
her
for me,
what to
man.
say to police and would not let her open the door as he waited inside the same room with her and their kids. She testified that he pointed a gun at her head with police at the door. Harris also saying today that she was in fear of her own life and her children's lives if she did not comply with everything Sullivan was saying.
Oh,
After those
shit.
13 minutes passed, Sullivan then fired shots at the officers as Harris opened the door. Harris testifies that she did not help Sullivan as he wrestled with Sergeant Ripmanick for her weapon before he eventually fired a fatal second shot in her neck, which Harris called completely shocking. The defense displayed years of diagnosis for depression and anxiety that impacted Harris's life, as she says she
Y'all
lied to
get them
police,
lights up for me.
doctors, and family for years about the abuse she faced because she always thought he would kill her if she did. She says that also affected her decision-making after Sullivan shot both officers and they took off separately to Indiana, where his mother lives. Harris ultimately turned herself in once realizing she was wanted.
That's sad, man.
Now, prosecutors have continued to cross-examine Harris over the last 40 minutes as they continue to try to paint a picture that she actually did carry out some of these actions with intent, showing body cam video in court of her holding the clip to the firearm that was used to shoot these two officers, as well as pointing out several instances where she could have left or ran away, but chose not to, staying with her kids. Now, of course,
Get
Harris
the lights up, guys.
she
Hit the
all
like
this out
button.
of shock and fear that she would be
Hit
abused
that like
either
button.
in
Let's
that
go.
moment or down the line if Sullivan ever made it out of jail. So this goes on now, and closing arguments are expected to wrap up on Friday.
I'm going to tell you right now. Let me tell y'all something right now. Let me put y'all Tupac shot 2 cops too. And let me tell y'all something right now. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not the type of person to say here and say, ooh, they police officers, they deserve to be dead. No, I'm not going to say that. But guys, when you put yourself in a situation as such, when you place yourself in a situation as such and do the things that you do as a police officer, you do other than what you have been hired to do. Because see, these police officers are hired and was hired to protect and serve the community, not to bear arms and hurt people, bro. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes at the end of the day, man, we got to look at the reality of this whole entire situation. I sympathize for this girl. I sympathize for her because I actually truly do believe that this guy was a bad influence over this girl. And I feel sorry for the dogs that was entrapped in the car as well. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. That's right. Other YouTubers ain't gonna cover this case. I cover these cases. This is what I do. Because I want to get the truth out. I want to spread the awareness. I want people to know what's really going on in the world. Not just from my city or from my state, but I want people to know what's going on all over this ML. You know what I'm saying? What's good with it, man? The Cash App is pinned, bro. The Cash App is pinned. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to show me some love. The like button is free. So if you can't donate, hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing to do that there. That shit there free of charge. You know what I'm saying? One word, accountability. I understand that. But this young lady had nothing to do with that. That boy was a bad influence over that lady. He was beating on her. He was putting hands on her. He was doing ABC, XYZ, bro. And y'all got to understand that this right here this is what you call unjustifiable justice. What's the topic today? Never allow anyone to get in position to inflict harm upon or on you without defending yourself. Defend yourself. Stand your ground. Stand your ground, because we know these police officers out here will kill people. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Man, listen, let me show y'all something, right? Let me put y'all up on game. Hold on, I ain't done. Let me show y'all something. Did the police fight the girl in the... Man, they did a whole lot of shit. Hold on for a minute.
That jury now deliberating about 2 hours now after hearing about 4 hours of closing arguments, much of which Xandria Harris sat through visibly emotional and even shaking at times. Really, this entire couple of weeks of this trial has been emotionally exhausting for everyone involved. Families of both sides packing this courtroom every single day, waiting for this verdict, and now that is in the hands of this jury. conditioned and controlled. That is the argument from Xandria Harris's attorneys, making their final pitch to the jury today in closing arguments, highlighting years of childhood abuse from her father, as well as domestic violence during her 8-year relationship with Darius Sullivan. The defense attorney arguing Harris's fear for her own safety and Sullivan's instruction is what stopped her from complying with police at the Comfort Inn Hotel on December 29, 2021, as Sullivan shot 2 Bradley police officers, killing Sergeant Marlene Rittmanick and seriously injuring Officer Tyler Bailey in an incident that started with a response of dogs being left in a vehicle. Body camera video shown in court details 13 and a half minutes of the 2 officers knocking on the door of a room that Harris, Sullivan, and their kids were in. Prosecutors accusing Harris of buying time for Sullivan, who already had warrants out for his arrest, so he could load his firearm and shoot the officers as Harris opened the door. The defense disputing that, referencing this quote heard on Sergeant Rittmanick's body camera video, saying, quote, "I can hear him talking to her in the background, telling her what to say." Prosecutors then pointed to body camera video that shows the moments after the first shots were fired, where a fight ensued between Sergeant Rittmanick and Sullivan as he tried to grab her weapon while his own weapon was jammed. Prosecutors accuse Harris of helping Sullivan get that second weapon, which was then used to fire a second fatal shot into Sergeant Rittmanick's neck. After Sullivan left the scene to Indiana, prosecutors accuse Harris of taking the weapons and magazines instead of her children's clothes and toys before meeting Sullivan at his mother's home in Indiana. The family of both officers were not available for comment today, but the Harris family followed the hearing with a prayer as they remain optimistic about the verdict.
One group of people is going to be happy today, and one group of people isn't. So we don't know what the jury's thinking right now, but I don't think they're going to deliberate long.
So that jury continuing to weigh an enormous amount of evidence at this hour, as well as some very emotional testimony heard over the last 2 weeks for these charges of first-degree murder, attempted murder of a peace officer, and aggravated battery. The judge today saying that she does not care how long this goes. She will give this jury as long as it needs to reach this verdict. Live in Kankakee, Mayor Kawash, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
You could be approved.
Listen, I'm not saying that murder is not wrong. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this here, man. What about when these same police officers kill regular civilians? Talk about that. Got what she wanted, it seems. This is a terrible yes, it is a terrible situation, man. It's a terrible situation. I'm not actually trying to justify this, if that's what y'all think. I'm not trying to justify anything. It's just the fact of knowing. This is just the fact of knowing, man. Witnesses testify at trial for a man. So here's the situation. Let me share something with y'all.
At 4:30.
Let me share something with y'all. No. I'm not trying to justify nothing. Now it's over for her and him. She helped get the weapon and interfere. How y'all know that? How y'all know that? Explain to me how y'all know she did that. How y'all know she did that? See, that's the point. That's the whole point that I'm making. Everybody placing emphasis on something that they don't really have actual knowledge of. How y'all know that woman actually did that? Y'all don't know if she did that or not. Y'all don't know that. Y'all that's speculation, bro. That's speculation at its best. You see what that poll say? 70% of the people say that girl should be free, and I agree, man. For him, he did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Let him handle his own weight. That girl should not be in the situation that she's in, guys. Body cam, what is body cam, man? Let me tell y'all something, right? Let me put y'all up on game. Let me share something with y'all, right? Let me share something with y'all. Yeah, kitty, meow. I got a cat right here beside me, right? Now, if I was an evil MF, I would do something to that cat, right? But I ain't that type of person. But you have peoples out here, like some of these police officers, out here shooting and killing people for unjustifiable reasons. And they get away with it. Look at the George Floyd situation. Tell me what y'all think about that George Floyd situation. Huh? Talk about that George Floyd situation. Can we talk about that for a second? See, these police officers doing things and getting away with it. They doing things and getting away with it. So now it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. That's all it is. That's all I'm saying. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. When the rabbit got the gun in his hand, it ain't no fun. Now everybody want to cry and complain, such and such, this and that, the third, so on and so forth. Man, don't nobody want to hear that. Want me to tell you why?
In Kankakee, witnesses took to the stand in the trial of a man accused of killing one police officer and wounding another. A man and his girlfriend now face charges of murder and attempted murder.
The two are being tried separately. Our Darius Johnson is live in the newsroom with testimony from day 2 in court. Darius?
Good afternoon, Joe and Marie. 9 witnesses for the prosecution have taken the stand since the start of the trial yesterday. They range from family, hotel staff, law enforcement, and even close friends of the defendant, Darius Sullivan. In December of 2021, Sergeant Marlene Ritmanick and her partner,
This
Officer
shit
Tyler
happened in
Bailey,
2021, and now they going to trial.
Barking dogs in a parked car outside of a Comfort Inn hotel in Bradley. The car belonged to Sullivan's girlfriend, Xandria Harris. The 2 officers went to the room where Sullivan and Harris were staying, intending to ticket Harris for the barking dogs and to arrest Sullivan, who had outstanding warrants. Prosecutors say Harris opened the door and prevented officers from entering. Sullivan then came from behind the door and shot Bailey in the head. He then chased Sergeant Ritmanick down the hallway, disarmed her, took her gun as his gun jammed, and shot and killed her. Ritmanick died. Officer Bailey spent a year recovering in rehab. One witness that took the stand, Bryce Baker, who is a longtime friend of the defendant, they call one another brothers. He testified, stating he drove to meet Sullivan near Cincinnati after the suspect called saying he messed up hours after the shooting.
He had said that he went to go turn himself in and he was hiding guns in the bathroom when he walked out and seen that the male officer was attacking Lily. So he ended up shooting him, I guess, and then pursued the female officer down the hallway and got into a struggle with her and ended up shooting her as well.
Baker was later arrested after tossing a Glock 9 that was wrapped in a white towel into a lake. That weapon is believed to be the gun Sullivan used to shoot Officer Bailey. The Kankakee State's attorney told the jury, you can hear on one of the body cams Ritmanick begging Sullivan not to shoot her.
Hold up.
They then say he stood over her and fired twice. The defense says that Sullivan thought someone was trying to break into his room, not police, and he was trying to protect his family. This is his 3 children were in the room as well. The trial for Sullivan is expected to last 2 weeks. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Darius Johnson, CBS News, Chicago.
Now tell me how in the hell this man had all this time to do all this shit? Run and chase a motherfucker down the hallway, do this and that, the third. And man, let me tell y'all something. He intended to shoot them. He probably did. He probably did intend to shoot them. But I just don't feel like that lady, Xandria Harris, deserved to be in a situation as such. Because based on what I see, he was not only a bad influence on the girl, but he was very abusive physically. You got your kids at a motherfucking hotel room. You got dogs out in the damn car. And you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it ain't a choice. Come on, man. You got a lot of men out here, man, that's got strongholds on these women, and they will do anything for these men, but out of fear, bro. And in this situation right here, Xandria Harris does not deserve to be locked up. She should be out with her kids, taking care of her kids, going on with her life. For us with him, evidently, he said that he thought it was somebody trying to break in, but guess what? Come on, man. Let's be honest, bro. You could have came up with a better story than that. He could have came up with a better story than that. I don't know of any story he could have came up with could have justified that, guys. But I think he could have came up with a better story than that. Yeah, I think he could have came up with a better story. If she wanted to open the door until he loaded that gun, she is an accessory. Nah, that's not true. That is not true. Let's get these cash outs going now, guys. Let's hit these cash outs, man. Y'all drop them cash outs. The cash app is paying. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get them cash outs rolling. We ain't got long on this live stream. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
verdict is in for the man accused of killing a Bradley police sergeant.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Darius Sullivan, guilty of the offense of first-degree murder.
The victim, Sergeant Marlene Ritmanek, and her partner were responding to a call about dogs barking in a car outside of a hotel in 2021. Prosecutors say they were trying to give Darius Sullivan's girlfriend a ticket when he shot them both.
It's a victory to us and to the family. However, it is hard at this point to feel justice.
Ritmanek's partner, Tyler Bailey, was badly hurt in that shooting. That is him there in the wheelchair after the verdict was read. Sullivan's sentencing is scheduled for November. His girlfriend, Xandria Harris, is also charged. Her trial date has not yet been set.
So my thing is this here. They can sit here and celebrate the fact that, I mean, like I said, he killed the people. I'm not gonna lie, he did that. But what I'm saying is, why they don't have that same type of energy, guys, when these officers be killing these regular civilians? You pulling that bitch in? No, I'm not being biased, bro. I promise you I'm not being biased. I'm not being biased. I'm not doing, that's not what I'm doing. That is not my intentions. I'm just saying, I just feel like the woman should be in the situation that she's in, guys. That's all I'm saying. Man, get your cash app. I got him. Get up out of here. Don't never pin your cash app on my live stream, nigga. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go, man. Y'all hit that cash app. Y'all show a brother some love now. I gave y'all some great content this morning. I gave, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's y'all turn. If you can't donate, hit the like button. It's free. Let's go. Let's get it. Either or. Donation or the like button. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How many moderators do I have on my live stream right now? Come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, moderators. So is Carmelo Anthony. Is Carmelo Anthony guilty? I mean, listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something about this Carmelo Anthony situation, right? Carmelo Anthony killed somebody, right? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Carmelo Anthony killed somebody. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say he's not guilty, because that's the same thing y'all saying about this officer. Y'all say they guilty for what happened to them 2 police officers in Chicago, right? Either way it go, Carmelo Anthony killed somebody. Now, based on the circumstances of the situation and what transpired with that, what I feel like hurting Carmelo Anthony is that he should have went about the situation totally different versus just taking the laws in your hand. But that's going to be a whole new video. My arm is hurting like crazy. I don't know what's going on, but I got to go get checked out. I feel like something is tore up in my arm. Okay, that's how you feel. Self-defense is a different situation. Explain that to me. Explain that to me. I got 204 beautiful souls in the building. 204. Whether all y'all with me or not, everybody donate $1 to my cash app. $1, just $1. Just $1. Everybody donate just $1. That's all I'm asking. No, Miss Yvonne, it's been like this for a minute. I'm gonna have to go get checked out, man. My shit messed up for real, bro. What would I have done? I can't say. Well, I can't speak and say what I would have done, because I'm not in that situation. So I can't say that. I mean, I'm just saying. The social politics in this country is affecting these young people in ways we don't see right away. I agree. I agree. If y'all don't mind, could I get everybody on my live to donate $1 to my Cash App? Just $1. I appreciate it. Texas, you donated $1? I need everybody to donate something to my Cash App, man. Whatever you can. Whatever you can. They say rub castor oil on it. I don't know, man. It's just like my muscle right here and all up in here. Like when I move it like this, I did send something that wasn't much, but it was something. Okay, that's cool. Appreciate that. Appreciate the donation. Man. That's right. I need food and gas, man. I need a little bit of everything, man. Y'all know I do got a job, but I don't get paid for like 2 weeks from now, man. Y'all know I'm homeless, man. Y'all know what's going on. I'm homeless. Rotator's cuff, I think that's what it is. See, like when I do it like this here, ooh, that bitch hurt right up. Ooh, shit. Damn, that motherfucker hurt, boy. Ooh. Oh. No, I don't know. Yeah, man, y'all show me some love, man. I ain't worried about the negative comments. Y'all say whatever you want to say. I'm talking to the peoples with good hearts, bro. And I need 4 more likes. Go ahead and tap that thing 4 more times. I have that same problem with my shoulder. Yeah, Miss B, I don't know what's going on with my joint, man. I got to go get some x-rays or something done. I got to figure out how I'm going to do that. Ooh, that joint hurt, bro. That joint hurt. What you think we be liking? Huh? I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that question there, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yeah, we got like 7 more minutes on here. Nah, I just got started on the health insurance and all that stuff there, man. I just got started. I just got started. Yeah. Come on, man. Y'all hit that Cash App, bro. That Cash App been up there for a minute. Need to hear that thing ding one time. Let it ding, ding, ding. Well, congratulations, no matter what you believe, oh man. What you talking about? I got to put the hate. I need to put the hater blockers on. Do I need to put the hater blockers on? I'm just saying. I'm just a messenger. Trump train, you already know, baby. It is what it is. Yep, it is what it is. No, I ain't. I'm just shooting the breeze, man. I ain't gonna be on here much longer. About 6 more minutes, and I'm hopping off. I was just trying to get everybody to show me some love on the cash outs. You know, not everybody, but at least somebody. You know what I mean? You know, I guess ain't nobody, wanting to help a brother this morning. So it's all good. LOL, just saying, for sure. You good? I ain't nothing but love, baby. I'm not gonna say here and, talk shit to nobody and nothing like that. I did send something, my brother. It wasn't much, but I sent something. How much you send? You keep saying what you sent. You need magnesium. It don't matter. It don't matter the amount. It doesn't. It doesn't matter the amount, man. It's just the thought that counts. You know what I'm saying? When you got people trying to help a brother out, you feel me? That's how I look at it. So You know, some people may look at it differently or whatever, but it is what it is. Trump got us struggling, huh? Can y'all get the likes up? Can y'all keep hitting the like button? Yeah. Just keep getting the likes up. Just keep tapping the stream. You can't donate, hit the stream. Donate a like. White MAGA supporters. Where that come from? Ooh, shit, my arm is hurting, boy. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to get off. The moral of the story is this here, man. Never judge a book by its cover. Never judge a book by its cover, because you never know what people are going through in their lives. And I sympathize. You know, I'm very remorseful, and I send my compassion out to that young black lady, Xandria Harris, right? Because what I'm seeing, what I got out this whole entire story is a young, beautiful black woman that was being controlled by the same man that not only said he loved her, but the same man that 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 fathered three of her kids. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard. You know, it's just a crazy situation all the way around the board. Nobody wins. Appreciate that, Miss Siobhan. Nobody wins, bro, in a situation like this. Nobody wins. Like I said, I hate it happened. Do I feel like he deserved to be where he's at? Of course. Because that was premeditated. He intentionally killed that police officer lady. He did that. I wish I was on welfare. I'm trying to get welfare now, man. But I just feel like at the end of the day, for us, when it comes to her, based on what the lawyers that's representing her shared to the courts, I strongly believe that she was forced. She was forced to have done or played the role that she played in the unaliving of that officer. Not saying, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not saying that she don't deserve to have something done to her. Do I think she deserve a life sentence? Absolutely not. That's one. Do I think she deserve to receive 20 years? Absolutely not. I really do believe that she should be given a second chance. And I think this has been, over 26,000 people, believe in what I'm saying. We ain't even been on here an hour yet. And we almost at 27,000 right now. That's crazy work. When you speaking real shit, when you talking real shit, people's gonna tap in with you, bro. That's what people do. Why she was someone that long, and hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I wish I had the answer for her, man, but y'all women know how it is when y'all get in a relationship with some of these guys and y'all let them take advantage of y'all, man. They have a strong hold over you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just a messenger. One thing's for sure and two things for certain. I ain't gonna never hold you long, you heard? Shit. Yeah, but 3 kids, man, I feel sorry for the kids, bro. I really do. You know, yeah, a lot of people say death before dishonor, man. You know, he probably implanted so much fear in that woman, bro. Like, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Xandria Harris. So, guys, I have 5 minutes left tops. If y'all gonna donate, so now's the perfect time to do so. Right now is the perfect time to do so. I appreciate all the love and all the support too. I definitely appreciate it. Just to let y'all know in advance. 63% of the people saying Xandria Harris should be free. Okay. Okay. Appreciate that. Appreciate that poll too, boy. That lets me know I ain't the only one feel like that about that woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy work, bro. Crazy work. Yeah. Even if it's fear is what she had accustomed to, it's sad. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, it's sad because he implanted fear in that girl, bro. Man, you look at that woman profile. You look at that woman. You look at that woman profile. You don't even see that. You don't even see that type of person. Look at her. I mean, it is what it is, man. All right, guys, I got 2 more minutes and some change, and I'm hopping off. I would have been protecting my kids, not opening the door. So, well, I mean, I understand that, but you know, people don't. Everybody don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Everybody don't think that way. You know, she was doing what, you know, I mean, it is what it is. Looks can definitely be deceiving. You're absolutely right. I concur with that. You know? Yeah, I don't understand why she was with him like that. But like I said, man, love is something else, bro. Love is a motherfucker. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Love is a motherfucker, boy. All right, guys. Okay, Miss, I'm about to hop off too. Y'all have a great day. I appreciate y'all guys coming in, tapping in. I appreciate the 103 likes. I need to go ahead and do some things, man. But I definitely appreciate y'all guys for tapping in, man. Y'all have an amazing day as well, and I'll be back in the